70 years is a long time, and when someone has been here for more than half of those years, it is pretty amazing. We are talking about our very own Lupita Murillo, who came to KVOA in 1978. This is a look back at some of Lupita's most memorable stories.
I arrived here in the old Pueblo in 1978, and during that time I have covered many historic events. I've also covered some stories that will forever be embedded in my mind. These are some of those stories that have aired, and then some.
We're about 35 feet under the surface.
1990, the infamous drug tunnel in Douglas, Arizona, built by the Sinaloa cartel to smuggle drugs. It was the first transborder tunnel. I was the first reporter to go through it and to report live from it. It was the length of a football field that started underneath the home in Agua Prieta, where the pool table powered by hydraulics would go up and the tunnel would be exposed. The drugs would make their way on carts through a rail system. Joaquin Guzman, known as El Chapo, had a hand in the design and had numerous tunnels built after that. KVOA went live from inside the infamous drug tunnel. Can't you find women your own age? Is this why you have to find 13-year-old girls? 2006, KVOA did their version of NBC's To Catch a Predator. This was actually before Dateline. We rented a house and chatted online with men who were looking to meet up with young girls. Ironically, most of the men came from the Phoenix area. Once we revealed we were with KVOA and they were caught on camera, most of the men left. One, however, called Tucson police on us, claiming he had been held against his will and that we had guns drawn. He was eventually charged with false reporting. 2005, check out my mugshot. I was booked into the Santa Cruz County Jail to show the deplorable conditions. At that time, the jail was considered one of the worst in Arizona. I spent 24 hours there with women who had been accused of everything from murder to drug smuggling. We slept on thin mattresses on the floor. We ate breakfast, lunch, and dinner on our mattress. I kept saying to myself, I can do anything for 24 hours. I even told my husband I am checking in at 9 a.m. and checking out at 9 a.m. the following day. My husband reminded me I was going to jail, and it ain't the Ritz-Carlton. A few minutes later, Santa Cruz County voted to build a new jail. In 2000, the USS Tucson, an experience of a lifetime. We met the nuclear submarine in San Diego, where we boarded and went into the ocean. The galley or dining room was named El Charro Down Under. Carlota and Ray Flores, the owners of the historic restaurant, were also on board. The sailors were treated to carne seca, rice and beans from El Charro downtown. The last 45 years have seemed to have flown by. People have come and people have gone, but the station is still here and will always be here for the communities in southern Arizona. Reporting from the west side, Lupita Murillo, News 4 Tucson.
A true local legend. Well, you can stay with us the entire month of September online and on air for more about the history of KVOA and our celebration of 70 years on TV. Just go to our website, KVOA.com, for that.